Okay, hello. I had my mic on the entire time. I hope I didn't say anything rude or mean. Okay, hello. Okay, let me get the chat open. Yeah, sorry for the delay. Um, sometimes these things don't go as smoothly as we'd like. Okay, so we have this is the pre-stream to Dan's stream tonight. He actually could make it to do some live music, so that's good. And we're going to get started with the pre-stream, which is going to be me talking for a little bit until Dan is ready. And let me just make sure I'll have Dan's messenger open. But good evening. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, today is music, but I do have some fun stuff to show, I think. Let's see. I hope I'm live. The red light was on. Please tell me if I said anything strange. Blaholtzen, hey. Okay, yes, good. Okay, we're working. Edenwaith, we are live. We are live. Good. Okay, so. Eshaktar, hello. Oh, Blaholtzen, you've been looking forward to this all week? That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Cosmic Void 3, Dave Void, good to see you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was just a matter of some logistics that had to be dealt with today. And then right before I went live today, I turned the router off just about, right when I wanted to start. So I had to wait for the internet to come back online. Oops. Bill Kuhn. Yes, I know Tim Hortons. It's my Go Juice. No, it's not sponsored or anything. Yeah, time was short and I just needed to get some pick me up. Yeah, so let me look at my notes from last week that should work for this week too. We have, I've got something, but I'm going to wait because there's someone I want to show it to. I don't know if Ferrari is going to come here today, but if he does, if they do, then I'll show the thing. Because I think that they might be the only one who might appreciate it. Okay, so dev update. Okay, yes. So first things first, the upgrade, the failed upgrade saga is now officially concluded. I got the Microsoft Slim Pen refund, so everything totally fine. Full refund, Microsoft Slim Pen, full refund on the Microsoft Surface Book 3, full refund on the 4 or 5 year warranty that I bought for everything. So we're totally fine now. It just took way longer than I would have liked. Yes, money back, exactly. But I'm gonna wait a bit before I consider upgrading again because it felt like a huge waste of my time. But yeah, PSA for any of you artists who are trying to be smart, don't get a Microsoft Surface Book 3, which is a tablet PC with a touchscreen, and think that it can be your next art tablet. It cannot. Recommendations I would have would be iPad Pro or Wacom peripherals. Just in my case, because I travel so much back and forth, I need something that's portable, and I didn't want to have a laptop plus a Wacom peripheral. I wanted that all to be one unit. And the only place that exists right now, apparently, a tablet PC that has a stylus that has reasonably good pressure sensitivity and all that, is the Wacom Mobile Studio, which might be something I'll look into next year. Or even the new iPad Air. Does the new iPad Air, does it have a touchscreen? Is that a thing? Yeah, it can today. Yeah, I want my CS2. And speaking of 2, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, I want something that runs Photoshop CS2 or Photoshop any. Now, at this point, any type of Photoshop is fine. That's not the problem. The problem is just getting something that has a decent piece of hardware that will do it in one piece, like a tablet PC that'll do that. Yeah, it is the CS2 compatibility. But it comes part and parcel with the stylus as well. Because yeah, the Surface Book 3 could run the CS2 no problem. But the pressure sensitivity of the stylus and the cursor, the shake, the jitter that I was experiencing. Oh, you know what? I got to take off that notice because that's not working. Yeah, the jitter I was experiencing, just it couldn't be resolved. So that meant that it was no longer an option for me to use CS2 with the Surface Book 3. Yeah, the jitter. Okay, iPad Air is a slightly less pro version of iPad Pro. And Edenwave, it's an actual, like a laptop, so it'd run CS2. That might be something worth looking into. Although, of course, I've been PC my whole life, so I like playing computer games, and I only have one machine, so. Although I guess this could be my machine. I just kind of wanted an upgrade so that I could play more modern stuff. That was another reason that I wanted to do it. Oh, you know what? Okay, I didn't do any sound editing and no sound check today, so I don't know if anything's too loud or what. Okay, but okay. Hey, Maximus, good to see you. Oh, you didn't get the Nancy Maple. You didn't get the new Nancy Maple, the emoji for resubbing. What? Yeah, I wanted to upgrade upgrade a PC, so I could do all that. But yeah, Cosmic Void 3. I stick to my Tandy 1000 for gaming. Good choice. Oh, okay. iPads don't run Windows. There's a variant of Photoshop on iOS, iPad OS, but it probably requires a subscription. Edenwaith says. Oh, the alert. Oh, you know what? This should have the notifications. Hold on. I'm sorry. The alert. Okay. I'm gonna check that real quick, and then we will get into showing the trailer, which I think most people here know, but we do it every time. We do it every week. But yeah, let's look into the Streamlabs and let's just test the notification because it should come up. So I don't know why that didn't happen. Anna, good to see you. The only system of mine that I could get Blackstone Chronicles running was on your XP machine. Anna, oh yeah, so did you see the tweet, Anna, that Crimson Diamond runs on Microsoft Windows XP? Someone actually got to test that, and I feel that that's super cool. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Interesting. Edenwith, Pixin and Media Paint on iPad. Not the hugest fan of drawing programs you've tried. Well, I've really liked Medibang Paint, but I've only so far used it for pixel art stuff. I haven't tried anything more like painterly or artsy, really, so I can't judge it for that, but it does what I want for pixel art. Let's test these alerts. That sounded like it did something. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Cosmic Void, that you didn't get in the GIF thing. I'm not sure why that didn't. Oh, Cosmic Void 3, yes, someone did try it on Windows 98 machine and said it did not work. So, that could be just his test or whatever, but I'm pretty confident that it's probably not going to. So for the Steam store page, I just said, yeah, don't worry about it. It's probably not going to run in Windows 98. I updated that to say Windows XP. Yes. Oh, Edenwith confirms it does not work in Windows 98. And actually, coming to think of it, I actually thought this whole time I had Windows 7, but apparently I have Windows 8, which is the one everyone doesn't like. So, yeah, I've been lying to you guys the whole time. Sorry about that. Okay, so let us intro myself. Hold on 1 second. I don't know how to mod stuff. I'm not good at. Hold on. Dan is not here. Did that do anything? Okay. Dan is not here. He'll be here later, so he can't even mod for me. I don't know if that did the proper thing. Anyway, I am. Oh yeah, so I did Hardware Saga update. I said Crimson Tuesday. Developer update. So yes, chapter 4. I finished integrating a new animated scene, so another kind of a close-up type of scene, and I really like them, and I know people really like them, so after I finished going through the game, I would like to go back and maybe add some more of those. But chapter 4 actually has a few of them already, and I finished one, and I have one more to do for this section of chapter 4 that I'm on before I can move on to the last section of chapter 4, the third and last section of chapter 4, which has probably 2 or 3 also close-up bits or some kind of cutscene thing that I have to work out. But this is famous last words, but I don't anticipate it's going to be any more difficult than the first couple sections, and I think it's going to be a lot lighter. I say that now, but I think I'm in terms of chapter 4 altogether. I feel like I'm like 75 to 80% done in chapter 4 before I can move on to chapter 5. Duck with Shades, good to see you. Good evening. Yeah, we started late today. Let's see. Yes, and Nightbot has just dropped the links, so that's a perfect time for me to introduce myself. To anyone who might be new here, I am Julia Minamata. I'm an indie solo game dev, and I'm working on the Crimson Diamond, which we stream, me and Dan, who is the musician on the Crimson Diamond, we stream game art dev and game music dev every Tuesday. Alternating Tuesdays, I'll do an art stream, and Dan will do on the other Tuesdays music composition, like live on stream. And we're going to do a little bit of that tonight, which I'm looking forward to. And Dan and I actually have not talked about what we're doing tonight, but I will tell him what we're doing tonight when he gets here. And I'm going to run the trailer. So this is our newest trailer. We actually did a stream of this trailer a few weeks back. And Dan pretty much did it from beginning to end, all in the streams. That was really cool to see video editing done, because I know very little about video editing, and Dan was able to get it done from beginning to end. So really nice that he got to do that. So I'm going to run that now. And before I do that, Bill Kuhn has another computer adventure in the past 2 weeks, Beige Tall Tower 386 for $35. One coprocessor, 5.25 and 3.5-inch floppies, 8 megabytes of RAM, on a completely filled RAM board, not sticks, and a combination modem sound card. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna run the trailer. So there's footage in the trailer that isn't in the demo. The demo is available on I was gonna call it Stitch, because I was thinking Twitch and Steam. It's available on Steam for Windows PC and Mac OS. Mac OS compatible, thank you to Edenwaith, who is in chat right now. And apparently, yes, the game is confirmed to work on a Windows XP machine, so there we go. But yeah, here comes the trailer. And I need to turn off this other music. Okay, here we go.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC.
I might have cut my own self off. I can't hear it, so I'm sorry to myself for interrupting myself. But yeah, it just basically said Crimson Diamond demo is available on Windows PC and Mac OS. So there we go. Hello, the Deluxe Tux. Good to see you. Cosmic Void 3, that waterfall animation must have taken some time to get right. Actually, it's like 3 frames. It's 3 frames, and I was told once that I should probably add more frames because it doesn't look like it's moving that much. It kind of looks like it's doing this and then coming back and then doing it again and then coming back. It's good. It's all fine. It's fine for now. My hair didn't... Yes, I apologize to myself. It's fine. I forgive myself. Oh wow, Dave, we're Spooky Nancy. I like it. It's kind of like those classy little hats that people wear when they go to see like the Kentucky Derby or something. Okay, so we have that, and Dan is not ready yet, but I'm going to show... Oh, I need to put the tunes back on, of course. I have a couple of things to show. Yeah, it holds in three frames. You're animating a flappy wing sprite, also in 3. Okay, also in 3 frames. Eating with your hair is far more crazy. Wear lots of hats these days. I realized that the last time I got my hair cut was before PAX West last year, I think, which was last August. Or didn't know, maybe I got it cut before then. I feel like I got it last cut in March of 2019. So it's a it looks fine, but the problem is I'm getting all this breakage because my hair is really thick. So I've got a lot of like these parts where it looks not good because the hair is just breaking now. It's fine though. I'm not going. I'm not going to get my hair cut. Eden Luke proposes that the Kentucky Derby should be held in Tennessee, but it will still be called the Kentucky Derby, sort of like how the Oktoberfest is held in September. Oh, Cosmic 43, you shave your head. It's cheaper, so you like it. Yeah, it's not really a good option for me. I actually, when I was in college, I had my hair really short, and it puffs out because it's actually quite thick hair, and there's so much of it that it just takes a lot of time. It actually takes a lot more time to take care and style hair when it's shorter than when it's long. Like this, I wash and wear. Even with your last haircut was in December. Wow, longest your hair has been in 15 years. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get it cut eventually. I also want to get balayage. Dr. Mikachu, good to see you. Thanks for the host. Awesome. Yeah, I like to get something called balayage, which sounds like, I'm just saying something in Scottish or something. Balayage. It's it's when they paint highlights into your hair very nicely, and they do it so that it's not right to the root. So when it grows out, it doesn't look bad. Because my whole thing is I need it to grow out and still look nice because I'm not going to get it colored more than once a year. So good to see you, Dr. Mikachu. I'm going to shout you out. If I can remember how to do that on this. There we go. Good to see you, Dr. Mikachu. Dr. Mikachu is a really awesome game dev streamer. And she's kind of like, what did we call it? Dr. Mikachu, how do we describe our relationship? We are kind of cousins, sort of kind of cousins. So Dr. Mikachu is an awesome streamer, awesome game dev, and she knows like a ton of different engines to program in and stuff. So it's really super educational to watch someone actually just work and build something in an engine. And she's really good with answering questions and stuff like that. And yeah, it's something completely different from watching or reading like a tutorial or reading an article or something to actually see someone using something. It's really super educational. Cousin from another mother, sister from another mister. Furry, heyo! Frozen, friend, cousin, Frozen might be. Okay, Furry, so I said I was going to show something today, and I was going to wait till you got here because I think you're the only one who will actually appreciate it. And so, heyo, Furry. Yeah, so here we're gonna show this thing real quick. And I do want to show something game related, but I don't know what I got. Oh, you know what I can show? I worked a bit off stream on our Royal Canadian Museum exterior, so I might show a bit of that. But before we get to that, I will show the thing that I was going to show for it. And I have not even opened it myself yet. So Furai likes makeup palettes. I don't know if Furai's still here because it just saw a hey and I didn't see any follow-up. So I just want to make sure Furai's here because you're the only reason I'm going to show this on stream. And okay, good. Okay. So Furai, you said you like makeup palettes. Okay, and Dr. Mikachu, you also like makeup palettes. Do you guys know Pat McGrath? The makeup artist Pat McGrath has a line of cosmetics. Do you guys know anything about her? Perhaps there will be a T-Rex skeleton from the museum. You don't know her? Okay, so Pat McGrath's an amazing makeup artist. I think she worked for Shiseido for a bit, potentially. Can't remember. But, okay, so Pat McGrath has a line of really... Apparently, they have a really great reputation for quality. But of course, with that comes a large price tag. Her palettes always review really well. There's a particular makeup reviewer that I like Her name is, well, her site is called Temptalia, Temptalia. Oh, and yeah, sorry you guys about the caption. I have not figured that out yet. So we're going to go without for a little bit. But oh yeah, Dr. Mikachu, I should ask you about getting the caption up because Web Captioner now it doesn't just run in a window in the background. When it's not the front window, it doesn't want to do the web caption anymore. So I don't know if you've experienced that or if you have any possible workarounds. Okay, so yeah, Shiseido for you know. Yeah, Pat McGrath. Yeah, so Pat McGrath is an awesome makeup artist, and yes, her palettes are really super expensive, and I've always kind of wanted them, but they were really super expensive. So this holiday season, Sephora, which carries her palettes, one of the places that her palettes get carried, has this new palette out that is like way cheaper than her other stuff. And of course, the question is, well, is the quality the same? Because sometimes they start going into these much bigger, luxurious palettes, and then because the price point goes down, the quality goes down. Yes, Judith Butler's Lover. Have a good evening. Yeah, so the thing with makeup palettes, yeah, it's one of those things where it's a very curated set of colors. And, you know, I love that. It's like totally, yeah, the same kind of thing as EGA for me. Totally. Okay, so Dr. Mixer, you say there's some issues. You've had issues also with a web captioner? You're moving around your windows and keep it up to date. There's also a stream caption plugin you can use. Yeah, you're sticking with web captioner for now? Yeah, I only have one screen on, so I don't have multiple screens, so that is like not even a thing I can do, unfortunately. And I did try to do the stream capture plugin, but I tried to install it and we tested it on stream and it didn't work. I'm sure I did it wrong. No, it's not an EGA makeup palette. It is. This is not a makeup stream, I promise. I will show some game art. This is the palette I got. This is Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity. Now, this palette is still expensive on Sephora. Still expensive, but compared to her other palettes which had fewer colors and everything, it's like cheaper. It's crazy. So I actually broke down and I got this kind of as a consolation prize for the hardware not working out. Yeah, you know, it's got a bit of Amon Ra vibe to it. So I ordered it because I'm like, well, it's expensive, but it's a treat, and I haven't bought a palette in a while, and all the other rationalizations that people come up with. So I haven't even opened this. So Temptalia, she did a review of this palette, and she said that the quality was the same as the other smaller palettes that have come out. So, and I trusted her reviews. I've actually been following her for quite a number of years now. And I know she's not just one of those people who's going to rant and rave about something. She actually has really good reviews. So she gave this palette really high reviews and said the quality was the same. And it's a good choice if you don't have any Pat McGrath stuff and you want to try the brand. Because some of these colors are repeats from previous palettes. But it's not a concern for me because I've never had them. Makeup palettes are more dangerous than trading cards. Sure, it isn't a box of chocolates. It does look like a chocolate bar. You pick it up and place it in your purse. Yeah, it's dangerous because I have a weakness for palettes, as you guys know. Not even just makeup, but just EGA, select color palettes. When I do screen printing, the palettes, it's all about color for me, so let's see. Here they are. So we have 18 colors in this palette. Yeah, it's an expensive hobby to collect makeup for sure. Like this is the first time I've bought a palette. It's been probably a year or more. I have to check my Sephora account. But yeah, so this is the palette. The outside, the leftmost and the rightmost rows are colors that have been released before in other palettes. The other small palettes are 0.05 ounce each color, and these ones are 0.038 ounces each color. So they're a bit smaller, but you get way more of them. And like the price point is like way nicer. So I'd rather get smaller eyeshadow pans with more color, because whoever uses up an entire eyeshadow pan. Anyway, so Furoi, that is my latest palette pickup. Hello, KOK push-ups? You want the values in grams? I'm sorry, Eating With. It's an American site, so it's only in. But I feel like there's not a lot of difference between 0.038 ounces and 0.05 ounces, so I'm totally fine with it. Yeah, the colors are really beautiful, and it's supposed to, like it's. There's only a couple mattes in there, so. Yeah, I do. I really love the colors in here, and so I can't wait to try this. But I'm not going to try it on stream. That's not the kind of stream we have. Yes. Well, mice eat makeup palettes as well. They'll probably eat anything. Although they probably would go for something like more oil-based. Yeah, they're beautiful colors. Like right now I'm wearing my Huda Beauty palette, which I showed on another stream. I've got the Coral Obsessions palette and the Amethyst Obsessions palette, I think. So those are much more like they're just all like oranges and pinks, warm pinks or purples. So. Oh, nice, Roy. Yeah, it's nice to get them as presents because yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of feel a little bad buying them for yourself because you feel like they're not that practical. I feel like they're not that practical sometimes, but I cannot help myself. Limited color palette. Yes, grams totally make more sense, Bill Kuhn. Yeah, we usually do grams for sure. It just the packaging said ounces. All right. Oh, cool. Dr. Meeks, you learned to wear makeup for cosplay, not everyday use. Now you do wear makeup for streams, but obviously not going anywhere else. Yeah, I know. That's another thing. That's the only time I can really wear this stuff. Yeah, exactly. If Dan shows his Transformers on stream, then I can show makeup on mine. Yes. So, let's see. 1 second. Yeah, I'm just on the messenger chat with Dan, and so I assume he's gonna tell me when he's available, which should be any moment. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show. But I realize, you know what? I'm going to show the ROM, the Royal Canadian Museum exterior that I was playing with, and I want to show you guys some of the shadow I added in, because I really feel like the shadow can kind of bring the thing to life. And I'm just loading up Photoshop now. Don't worry, I'll put you guys in Photoshop mode when I get to it, when it loads up. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just hopefully I can find this on short notice. And I did have another fun things to show you guys, but I'll keep that in my back pocket for later. I do want to show something somewhat game related today. Let us see. We have. Okay. Great, okay. I will show you guys what I've been working on today. Let me just catch up with some chat. Yeah, kitchen scale is really handy in the kitchen, you're totally right. Yes, Judith Butler's lever. Games and art in general are not practical at all by strict definition. Luckily, practicality is not the same as value. Very nicely put. Yes, Dr. Mikachu, another thing. A funny effect of makeup on streams is you avoid greens. Yeah, I don't usually even wear... I love green, but I don't know if I'd wear like green eyeshadow. You're right. Yeah, it's the Over the Treetops. Good to see you. Yeah, it's I call it the Royal Canadian Museum because it's very much based on the Royal Ontario Museum, but I didn't want to call it that because in case that's a problem for whatever reason. Everything has its own name except for Canada and Toronto. So, and it doesn't look exactly like the building either. I kind of condensed it. So instead of having 3 arches per section, it's got 2 only. So it's not really the same building anymore. So I called it the Royal Canadian Museum. But I will bring you over to, oh no, don't want to open up that. But here is something I was kind of working on this. To sort of give some subtle, trying to get some color in with having the light coming in from behind the building, having some shadow being cast, and even the light from the windows coming onto the hill, or the lawn. Yeah, Deluxe Tux. Yeah, green is also my favorite color. So yeah, the chroma key makes it unfortunate, although you can chroma key other colors. Yeah, so this is I call it ROM, Royal Ontario Museum, but it's Royal Canadian Museum, but it's pretty clearly the same thing, nearly. Just a little bit different. Yeah, it's not as gray anymore. I definitely didn't like the gray lawn. Yeah, Mouse Miss. Yeah, sorry, you guys. It's just one of those things. Oh, Dan's here. Good morning. So Dan is live. Well, not live, but Dan is available now, I'm assuming. Great. Perfect timing, Dan. Yeah, I was just showing these guys some of the stuff I've been working on in here where I've added the purple into the lawn in this area, and then we have, so it's a nice kind of shadow, but it's still a little messy, but I just wanted to see if that would work as colors. So it's kind of gotten purple a little bit. Give you a bit. Okay. Oh, Bill Kuhn says now it really resembles the colors in Daybreak by Maxfield Parrish. Maxfield Parrish is an amazing, like, I guess he's a painter, yeah. So that's a really high compliment, Bill Kuhn. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I can show Maximus. I can show the stages that this went through. So let's turn off the trees completely. I actually have a folder group for that only. But okay, so let's see here. So here are the window, sort of the light coming in. So what I'm assuming is that there is light coming in through the back of the building, through windows we're not seeing in the back wall, and it's shining through the whole building, and then we're getting some light cast on to the grass, and that's why we're getting the light magenta on the grass here. So that's kind of what we're working with right now. So it gives a nice subtle feel to that, which I actually really I don't think it's quite accurate yet, but it's all still pretty sketchy. His toggle trees on and off. Oh yes, Maxwell Parrish. Yeah, I know of his work. I just I can't remember if he's known more as an illustrator or as a painter. Is he mostly painter? Because I feel like he did also some magazine stuff, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look him up. But thank you for the link. And what else did I change here? So I made the windows in here dithered with the cyan and the light magenta, dark cyan, light magenta. Oh, cool, Dr. Mixer, you're with your partner. You're playing Gabriel Knight series in your spare time. You grew up with him, but he's never played them. It's so fun to share that kind of stuff. So that's awesome. I hope he's having a lot of fun with that. So what else can I show you guys in terms of the process here? So we were working before on sort of that rim lighting. We were doing that on the art stream last week, where we kind of took this very edge of these smokestacks and the edge of this wall coming down, and I extended it to also be here in where the grass is. So I kind of did a bit of that on either side. Give that glow, a bit of that glow and that luminance. So it's a little bit subtle, and it's only 1 pixel wide, but I think it really helps. Oh, cool, Edenwaith, you played Gabriel Knight 1 and 3 this year. You ended up writing a blog post to configure Gabriel Knight 3 to run on Windows 10. Yeah, some of this stuff is tough to get running. Yeah, Custom Void 3, you like the use of the magenta. Yeah, it's one of those things, like I said, like you can't really know until you try. So that's what the rim lighting was. And then I think that's pretty much where we left it, but the biggest changes for you guys is going to be this stuff, where we had the blue, and then I put the shadow here to, that reflect what the trees are doing. So the trees are in a layer in the front, and so the shadow isn't behind here, so we've got that. And it all kind of combines really nicely to give a feeling of that lighting. We wanted the lighting to come from the right, behind the building, shine through a bit of the building, cast a shadow. I love purple shadows. I love purpley blue shadows. And so I'm glad I got to do some of those. Oh, sweet. Dr. Mikachu, you're taking a 4-day weekend this week. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I guess it's the season, right? I love Halloween too, but we haven't really done anything special for Halloween. Although I am considering a few things. Oh yeah, and did we have this before? Did I have cyan dithering on the back of this building? I don't remember if that's something we did together or not. Because I feel like we didn't have that last time, maybe. And that really does cool it down. I should actually look at my previous file, see. Okay, so how many ago were we at? I don't even remember. We might have actually, yeah, we might have left off here potentially in the last art stream, and then this is kind of the most current version potentially. I could be wrong, but I feel like that might have been where we were with that. But yeah, so I added dark cyan dithering to the gray, and we did the rim light. I added the light, the shadow and the light here, and I've just started sketching in the trees. I'm still trying to decide the color of the bark. The bark here, what it is now is dithered, the dark cobalt with the black, because I felt the black on its own was a bit too severe, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I felt like it stood out way too much, and the lighting would be softer. But yeah, so I'll show. Oh, it's in the tree layers. Okay, so. Oh yeah, actually I did it reverse. Actually, I tried to do just the cobalt here on these trees, but it was too vibrating. It was too bright for the dark side of the tree, so I ended up dithering with black, and I think that gives it just enough darkness. Oh, thank you, Deluxe Tux. You're saying the path and the subtle light from the windows really makes the piece. I really do like the light from the windows for sure. Yeah, even in the path, yeah, the path is just the right color now. I'm really fond of that. Let's see. So, let's see. Dan, do we have an ETA? But yeah, so in terms of Halloween stuff, I'll switch back to Big Julia. Give me a second. Big me. Okay. Oh, Big me. Okay. I was kind of thinking I wanted to make it a surprise, but it's one of those things where you're afraid to make something a surprise because you feel like no one is going to show up if you do that. I was kind of thinking about doing a surprise Halloween stream. Is that green dithered with brown? Yes. The green is dithered with purple, actually. Oh, actually, let me switch back. Hold on. Good question. It is actually not brown. It just looks brown, which is like the magic of EGA that I love so much. It is dark green, dark purple. Yeah. Okay, Dan's just checking one thing. Yes. So yeah, but what's lovely, what's amazing about it is when you zoom out, because of the other colors that are around it, and the context of it being a path, it reads as brown, which it's magic. To me, it's magic, and I still get excited about it. But okay. Yeah, Halloween stream. Yes, there's going to be a surprise, not surprise. It's like a pre-stream stream. It's a surprise, not surprise Halloween stream. Yeah, you know, with pixel pointillism, and I actually got to see Seurat's Bathers by the, I think it's the Thames, that famous pointillism painting when I was in London last year for Adventure X. I was just about around this time of year, actually. I got to go to the National Gallery, whatever it's called, I forget what it's called. But yeah, I got to see that famous pointillism piece, which I think pointillism is totally kind of like pixel art. Pixelism. Yes, Judith Butler's love of color theory is magic, and I love just exploring that and seeing what happens. It's just, you just never know. And actually, Blaholtzen sent me a file, a ping of all the possible combinations. Actually, Blaholtzen, I'm going to share that. That's actually, it's all the combinations of dithering you can get. Hold on, let me find it. It is fantastic. Every permutation. And now I won't be able to find it. I've saved it in a couple places because I didn't want to lose it. Now I can't find it in any place. Am I still on Big Julia? Yes, okay, good. Because I don't want to show all my stuff. Yeah, Blaholtzen, great. Okay, great. Let me find it. If I can find it. Where did I leave the thing? Oh, you know what? You know what? Okay, we're gonna find it. It's really cool because it actually shows you what the dithers look like. Oh, here it is. Okay, I will show it. It's really, 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 really cool. Well, it depends if what it depends on what you find cool. But I do. I think it's cool. Blaholson thinks it's cool. Okay, so here are all the dithers that can be achieved in 16 color EGA. First of all, let's just take a step back and just admire what we're getting here. Thank you, Cosmic Void 3. It is Eschatar, yeah, green and purple go well together, and they also work well in the C64 palette. Oh, I love the C64 palette too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just get so excited when I see stuff like that. Like, I love the stuff people are doing with that palette now on Twitter. Oh, you're thinking of the one, and there's a Seurat in the Art Institute of Chicago. No, this one, Eden With, is one where, yeah, there's people that just, they're just in like full-on get-up, fancy dress, because that's how people relaxed back in the day, and they're just by a river, and it's really cool. And there's some people's bathing. Yeah. Thank you, Ice Cold Cool, Judith Butler's Lover. And Cosmic Void 3 is asking, can I share that file? We'll figure something out. I'll have to talk to Blaholson about the best way we can do that. Because, yeah, we can't, it's not one of those things where you can put out on Twitter because of the downsampling and stuff that gets done. But yeah, this is, and so let's zoom in on some of this stuff here and see what we can see. Because look at all the different colors of variations of red that we're getting. So we start with solid red. This is just, it's so exciting. Blaholson, thank you so much for sharing this. But so we have this. Like, look, it's so exciting. Okay, so start from this color, and you can see and some of these look pretty similar when you're close. This dark, the black and the light coral, and this dark gray with the light coral look kind of similar. But if you zoom out, the effect gets more pronounced. So now they look completely different. They look completely different now. But when you zoom in, it's just really cool to see that. Okay, so let's take a walk down this lane that we had. Okay, so the purple, actually, this dark, I would not have expected the dark red with the light cobalt to work so well. But it's actually really pretty when you zoom out. It's kind of vibrating a bit right now, but when you zoom out, it's like this beautiful lilac color, maybe? Oh, Blaholson, perfect. Thank you so much. Perfect. All That Dithers, Dan says, is the title of my next book. My next book? It's my first book. But yeah, so, I don't know. It's magic. It's just the coolest thing. So, thank you, Blaholson, for sharing that with everybody. And if I remember to, and I probably won't, but if I remember to, I will put this link in the video description when I put the video up on YouTube. But it's something so simple. When you see it like this, it's just like, okay, well, what's so exciting about these checkerboard patterns? Oh, that's a nice one too. I just taking a tour through these, it's really something. And yeah, this reminds me a heck of a lot of the makeup palette I just showed you guys. So, anyway, really super cool. Cool to us, cool to all of us here, so thank you. A maple-based pun. Maple-based bun also sounds like a good idea, Eden With. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so there we have all the dithers in this achievable in the 16 color palette. And actually, it's nice to see not only what's here, but what isn't here. We're not seeing a lot of warm yellows. We're not seeing or oranges. There are certainly gaps in this, which kind of is part of the problem, but kind of also not part of the problem. It's like the signature look of what we have here. So when I see this, I don't see what it's lacking. I see what is available to me that I've actually never really considered. Exactly, Judith Butler's Lover. Very important point. Each of these colors will look different when surrounded by different colors. So that's what I mean by context. And so when you're working at a low resolution, like 320 by 200 pixels, with this color palette, the context is everything. Because you can have like a red ball, and depending on if it's in a bowl of fruit, or if it's in like a schoolyard, or if it's on a dashboard, you will assume it's something completely different depending on everything else that's around that object. So we can even go so far as to go with objects, not even just color, but shapes even. Completely depends. You have a brown cylinder, like is that, is it a baguette? What is that? It will completely depend on where that thing is in relation to everything else in the picture. Oh, Bill, can you imagine Sierra and LucasArts artists each had this image for their own use? Possibly. Really possibly. I would not be surprised. But yeah, that is the day. Okay, Dan is ready. Perfect timing, Dan. We're gonna hold on. Let me get to Big Julia. Every time we do this handoff, I kind of forget how this is done. So Dan has to remember to turn to mute or something, so I'm not echoing forever in a recursive loop. And I gotta get on Discord. So let me get on Discord. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, Dan, I keep on. We were talking about. Okay, wait, Dan. Before we do that. Okay. Yeah, special Halloween stream. I'm not sure what time it's gonna be. It's gonna be like late though. It's gonna be like a late night spooky stream. And I wasn't exactly sure what it was gonna be. And so there's two options, you guys. And I guess we're going to take a vote. We can't do a poll because I don't know how to do those. So just, I guess we can just do a number thing. So how about we say there's going to be option 1 and option 2. Option 1 is I could do a quick EGA demake of something. And I was thinking of doing an EGA demake. Well, I'll leave it as a surprise, but it's a pretty cool looking game with gorgeous art. But let's say option 1 is EGA demake for the Halloween stream. Option 2 is this. This is actually, it's a very skinny choose your own adventure book called Haunted Halloween Party. So we could go through this book for the Halloween stream, or we can do an EGA demake. Option 2 is this book. We can do a little read along, choose your own adventure, or option 1 is EGA demake. So I'll wait on this a little bit and see what everyone has to say, and then we will move on to Dan. So while I'm waiting for some responses, I'm going to load up Discord. Okay. I should be writing this down. That's what I should be doing. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, so we have option 2, which is book. Option 2. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Mikachu, I gotta learn how to do Twitch polls. Ooh. Okay. So we have, I think, did 9 people state their preference? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have, by a very slim margin of 5 to 4, we have Choose Your Own Adventure. If anyone else wants to get in there under the wire, open a new tab with your creator dashboard. On the side it will say Manage Poll. Okay, for next time. Thank you, Dr. Mikachu. You're like my my guru of Twitch. We'll figure this out. So I'm gonna write a note to myself. Polls. Okay, manage polls. Okay. Okay, so option 1 was EGA demake. Option 2 was Choose Your Own Adventure Halloween Party thing. Okay, so A Shakhtar cannot decide. I see. Okay, okay, you know what? Dr. Mikachu is right. You do the work, one for now. Now it's tied. Okay, thank you. You do the work, has tied duck with shades. You know what? Okay, fine. You know what? You've driven me to this. Dr. Mikachu is totally right. We'll do a poll. Let's figure this out. And then we'll get on to Dan. Sorry, Dan. Let me go to creator dashboard. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this the creator dashboard way, because then it'll be completely integrated. Okay. You just said it. I'll never learn if everyone does everything for me. Let me see. Quick actions. On the side. Which side, Dr. Mikachu? Are we talking Hacksaw unit emerges from the shadows. Yes, good for lurkers. Okay, got it. Okay, under the quick actions to the right. Okay, so I only see, okay, a few. So let's add one, I guess. Okay, I don't have a thing I can do. I have edit stream info, clip that, run 60-second ad break, or raid channel. Hacksaw unit, thank you for the follow. Quick action. Oh, why isn't this here? I'm not seeing it. Insights. Quick actions. Yeah, I'm only seeing 4 options. Oh wait, is there more? Okay, edit quick actions. Okay. Can I add more? I don't have more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Under quick actions. Yeah, I only he might have to add it. Okay, so how do I I'm trying to add a thing. Okay, so there is featured. I don't want featured. Oh no. Okay. Oh sure, Doug Bugger. Yeah, the EGA demake, I didn't say what it was gonna be. Because I wanted to make it a surprise, but oh cool, you'd probably watch the recording if you can't make the stream. Yeah, thank you for saying that, because I do put the VODs up. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm glad you watched them, because I put them up for people who like you who can't or you know, who have to cut quick or whatever. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it as a surprise. The stream, the demake, but yeah, I honestly don't see. Oh, manage your poll. Oh my gosh, Dr. Mikachu. Okay, I found it. Okay, so manage a poll. Okay, poll management. Create a new poll. Here we go. Okay. Wow, I'm so sorry, Dan. We're going along. Okay, so surprise Halloween stream. Which one? Okay, so we have EGA demake and choose your own, your own adventure. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna make it, let's put it up for 3 minutes. Should be enough time. So let's start that poll. Okay. Great. So I will leave that up for now. But then I can take the 3 minutes to intro Dan. Won't that be nice? So Dan Policar, who is in stream, and we're going to be rating his channel in 3 minutes once we get this poll result. Dan Policar is the musician on the Crimson Diamond. It's just me and him working on this. I'm doing all the other stuff, but Dan's doing the music. He is using a Roland MT32, which is this thing that I've made an animated GIF of. Dan has bought a Roland MT32 and is composing the music on this particular synth, which is from 1987, I believe. Yes. So I can't even see the poll update live. I should do that. But yeah, Dan is a composer. He's a music teacher. He's a touring musician. Well, he is in the 4/4 times, and he has been live composing music for the Crimson Diamond for the past few months. I think we've been doing this, and we're going to do it shortly. And yeah, Dan Doug Bugger. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the subscription. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Dan has he was nominated for a Grammy. He's worked with Sean Paul for 8 years. Some early streams I shared some tour photos of Dan, and I tried to get him to remember where and when that was, and he was moderately successful. Jim Plays Games, good to see you. Yeah, Jim, we're about to move it over to Dan's channel for some live composing. And Dan, I do know what I want to ask you to do, and it's a pretty short thing, so hopefully we can do that all today. Yes. Okay, let me see this thing. But yeah, so Dan, yeah, we're gonna do a quick little like a musical sting type of thing. Let me view these results. Ooh, EGA DMake is winning. Interesting. Wait, what else can I say about Dan? Dan, what else do you want me to say about you? Yeah, I've done a few EGA DMakes. I've done one for Animal Crossing, the new one, the latest one. I've done one of Sailor Moon. I've done one of Kentucky Route Zero, which I shared on Twitter. And what else? A few. I've done the live one I did was Kentucky Route Zero. And I enjoy doing them, and people like seeing them. So I want to. I wouldn't mind doing either, of course. Okay, poll is over. Thank you for everyone who voted. Thank you, Dr. Mikachu, for encouraging me to run a poll for the first time ever. Sometimes I need a little bit of a push to try something new. But we do have a. Do I have to kind of announce it? How did it announce on its own, or what do I have to do? Clearly we need. Yeah. How do I share this? Did it show for anybody? Because I can just tell you that EGD make one, and you would have to take my word for it. Okay, so it showed you guys the results. Okay, so you know I'm totally not lying. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be EGD make. So yeah, we're gonna do. I'm not sure what time yet, but like I said, it's gonna be like a late night thing. So hopefully people can check in for that. Yeah, that's not a totally planned thing yet, but it will happen. So stay tuned. I will tweet when it does happen too. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so yay first. Yes, EGA won. Totally not lying. Totally not lying. But yeah, next week is gonna be Art Stream, which we're gonna go back to the Royal Canadian Museum, probably maybe work on those trees. And I'm gonna set the thing up to raid, and then I'll call Dan on the horn, as we said in the old days. Dan Policar. Yeah, sorry, Dan send. Okay, so we're gonna raid Dan, and we're gonna finish off the night there, and it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be good times. Because Dan will take suggestions, and we all like to take suggestions. Okay, sweet. It looks like everyone got in the bus. Is that the case? Do you cut 250 channel points for rating yourself? Okay, yes, open hailing frequencies. They're gonna transport everyone at once to Dan's channel. Okay, I'm gonna let that run because it looks like we're picking up a few other people for the raid. But yeah, next week, yeah, art stream. What else can I say? Oh yeah, there's something I did want to show. I have actually done a remake of a board game. I redid all the cards, and I did a box and everything. It's a cute little game that I gave to my sister as a gift, so I can show you guys that. That one was pretty involved. Like I did the card backs, I did the card fronts. So at the art stream next week, if I remember, I will show that to you guys. And yeah. Do I have anything else to show? Unfortunately, no. I cannot wait to try this new palette for I cannot even tell you. I'm probably gonna just do that tonight after stream. Great. See you guys there.